Isn't it sad how our government taxes our middle and lower class citizens into poverty? If you think about it, we're paying taxes all the way around. It's like a 360 never ending tax spree. Now, the United States of America has three separate levels of taxes: federal, state, and local governments, who each impose their own levels of taxes. Now, taxes are being put on your income, your payrolls, your sales, your property, your capital gains, your dividends, your imports, your estates, and even gifts, as well as other various fees. So think about it. You're being taxed all the way around. From the minute that you work and get your wages, for every hour that you work, Uncle Sam off top takes his money right off the top. So by the time you receive your paycheck, all the taxes for the state and the federal level are already taken off. So you see, we're being taxed to earn money, and we're being taxed to spend money, we're being taxed to give money, and we're being taxed to send and receive money. It's a all the way around never ending tax cycle. And if you own property and you bought the property outright and bought the land outright, you still don't own it completely, because you still have to pay property tax on that property. And it's set for every single year for you to pay it. And if you miss 1 year and you paid your property outright, they will still confiscate your land and your property and sell it to somebody else that will pay that property tax every single year. They don't care if you spent $500,000 on the property. If you missed the property tax just to have the right to own it, they will come confiscate your land. Now, that is sad. There's no countries in the world that really do that. Usually when you buy your land, it's your land and it's your house. You no longer have to keep paying taxes in order to own it every single year. You pay one-time taxes just to buy it. But here in the United States, you buy taxes to buy the house, and the person that gets paid for selling you the house also has to pay taxes for selling the house. And then you have to pay taxes every single year on that property, and also pay taxes on all the bills that come to that property, as well as pay taxes every time you go to the store, as well as pay taxes every time you use your credit card at the register at the store. And you also pay the transaction and tax fees every time you use the ATM to withdraw your own money that you already got taxed for to begin with. Whether you got it taxed for, whether they took it out of your check when you worked, or you got it taxed, deducted from when they sent it to you, or when you received it. They tax you all the way around. So it's a way to keep people into poverty, while the government is taking all our taxpayers' money and giving it to Ukraine and other countries, instead of rebuilding the infrastructure of the United States and helping United states that are in bad conditions, like Maui and Palestine, Ohio. But instead, we're busy giving countries like Ukraine $40 billion, while we only gave Maui $1.9 million. So we gave whole families only $700 to live off of for one time. Now, these families all lost their homes. Their whole livelihood is burnt to the ground. And our government only gives them $700. But yet we're being taxed into eternity all the way around. And on top of that, we're being taxed to drive on the highways. We're being taxed paying tickets, camera fees. Every way around, if you think about it, we are being taxed to drive, to keep our license going, to keep our tags going. I mean, every single way around, the government is taking money from its citizens and not putting it back into the country. Instead, we're busy nation building and sending our armies to fight all these proxy wars into things that don't benefit the United States. If anything, it is collapsing the dollar. So people wake up, and we need to speak out against all these taxes like the people used to back in the day. Now nobody says nothing, and everybody is just quiet while we get taxed into eternity. They're even now taxing us to get a bag at the grocery store. You have to pay now for bags. So if you think about it, we're being taxed all the way around. And that's just how they keep the poor poor and the rich get richer. Thank you, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Please subscribe, like, and let's try to make these videos go viral. I'm back to posting more videos like this.